Hi, I'm Ann Marie, and I am so glad that you are here with me today. We're going to discuss panic attacks and how to defuse them when you feel them coming. There's probably nothing worse than when we are in a public place and begin to have that sense that for each of us is different. A lot of times it can be all of a sudden accelerated breathing, a feeling of just panic, almost like you're going to die, a sense that you just want to take off and run down the road. And it can happen anywhere. It can happen at work. It can happen when you are just about to face a public speaking event. And when it is, it can be very crippling. So we are going to do a hypnotherapy for that. I also wanted to discuss um, what it's like, what exactly tarot is. Plugging into the universal mind. Plug into the universal mind, and some of the opinions of and the pluses and the minuses of using tools and not using tools, and most of all, remembering that regardless of whether you use tarot or not, always, always, always tune into the universal symbols around you through your everyday life. From the moment you wake up to the minute that you go to sleep at night, you're tuning into universal life symbols, which are just as powerful as tarot cards. And when you can use them together with a tool, and in my tool, I am a master tarot channel with over 37 years reading experience, and you begin to be able, once you've mastered tarot and the basics, which is pretty much just like using a computer or any tool to be able to do a craft or to excel in a skill, you have to get the basics of learning how to use that tool. And once you have it, it becomes a part of you, and you begin to just be able to flow and go quickly, and it just accelerates, just like a paintbrush in a painter's hand or a hammer in a carpenter's hand. And that's what I call good tarot use. Takes a little while, but remember, we're all tuning in to the universal symbols of our intuition, and it's just about accelerating it, giving it that detail, that wonderful, wonderful, wonderful detail that tarot can give. Also, I want to say that angel guidance readings are going to be my forte today, as well as discussing one-handed tarot readers. I had an accident walking my dog at 10:30 at night on an icy sidewalk, and kaboom, went down. And so now learning how to shuffle tarot cards with one hand, not going to happen, but I'm using the Reiki symbol 1 as I swirl the cards. And I even bought an automatic tarot shuffler. And an automatic tarot shuffler is just like it's like the size of a jewelry box with two shelves, and you have to use standard 2x3 playing card size, crisp cards on each side of your tarot shuffler, automatic tarot shuffler. And then you press a button and they go boom, 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 and they fall into a little drawer on the bottom. Now, many of you will probably say, how can you possibly use something like that for when your energy and the cards go together? Well, I have an answer for that. I am in the process of getting a hot gun, and or hot glue gun, and I am gluing my business cards and my basalt stones and shells and beautiful Zazzle stickers of my favorite cards on the tarot shuffler, and it works beautifully. And my clients have been very, very happy. I would still rather use my hands, but when you are a one-armed tarot card shuffler, either from carpal tunnel, arthritis, amputation, or just a dog walk, broken wrist, it often helps to have solutions, especially if you're a full-time reader, you don't want to give up your income. So there are ways to be able to keep on plugging in there and doing what you want. I want to say hello to Gloria from Saskatchewan, Marie from Pennsylvania, Linda from Arkansas, Chris from Tennessee, and Jan from LA. Thank you, thank you, thank you. These are the ones in our call, and I will get to you. And the way that I like to do this, and I have Marjorie from Emmy, and oh gosh, is that Michigan? Rebecca, she is from, doesn't have where she's from. And I also have Patrick. Hi, Patrick from Tennessee. And as well, I have, let me see, I have Patricia from California. And we have Sarah from Longholm. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming and joining me at my living room here. If you see the car in front, the cyber car, just park up there and we're going to go for it. So, okay, let's go with a phone reading. I'm sorry, phone readers I will always take first, do a couple of those, and I'll go to a couple of in quick numbers. And then we will go into panic attack self-hypnosis for you guys that are suffering from panic attacks like I used to. I don't anymore, using self-hypnotherapy. So we're going to go for angel readings, guys, and keeping it simple today for my broken wrist. Let's start out with Gloria. Hey, Gloria, how you doing today?
Hi, Ann Marie. It's great
Hi.
that I'm able to see you on live video.
Oh, yeah. Hey, how you doing? Yes, you guys can. You can go to Achieve TV there, and you can punch your little button, and I'm right there. My mug is up there, nice and close for you. Can you hear me
and
okay,
I love
Gloria?
Your show.
Thank
Yes,
you, baby.
I
appreciate that. What can I answer for you today?
Well, let's see what the angels have in store for me. I'm having a bit of a hard time getting full-time work, and I'm also hoping that I'm able to be with my daughter on her wedding day in April.
Let's just pick up on a angel message reading for you first, and then I will go into one of those specific questions for you. Okay, Gloria?
Okay.
It says, and please know that your guides are telling me that lately they've been saying, tell that girl she can be so bullheaded. And I don't know why that's coming through, but it says that oftentimes they send you messages and blessings all the time, but that sometimes you like to jump the gun, or you like to do it your own way. You can be a little headstrong sometimes, and they say, we're trying to give her messages, and oftentimes they say that when they do, you can be very stubborn. So they're saying that at this particular time, just remember that they send you blessings and tell you that they love you the most when your attitude is positive. And if you would listen to them more, and how do we know we're listening to our angels? Because if we feel champagne bubbles, that's a sense of yes. And if we're feeling tired or heavy in our feet, that's a no. So when you are starting your day, look for those little messages that come through that and those feelings, and you'll get your yeses and nos. But then don't try to second guess the nos. I know sometimes you have to do what you have to do. But your angels are saying, don't you worry, girl. They're tell Gloria that there is a wonderful opportunity coming for her work very soon. And it says that be ready, and that they say absolutely stop doubting. They want you to know that they are on your side. They're promoting you. They're helping you with the rest of the universe. And they want you to know that when they send those exciting little feelings of champagne bubbles, really look hard at what you did or thought at that moment when they sent them, because they're saying a lot of this good stuff is going to happen when you're more aware and tuning into yourself with your messages. So if I look at your daughter's wedding, what is it the question was there for that again, honey?
Will I be able to make it, and will I be able to find a proper dress for myself?
Okay, let's go with will you be able to make it? Because that's more important than the dress, right?
Yes.
And if I look at will you be able to make it, and it says absolutely, you're going to have to be a little more flexible. It says please remember manifesting is all about putting it out to your angels and guides and then letting them take over. You can't call the shots with manifesting. You let it go with the flow, and you remember you have to be flexible because God helps those who help themselves, right? So it
That's
says
right.
you just trust this is going to happen for you. And they say you're going to feel wonderful. She's going to feel wonderful. It's going to happen for you. But just have faith. Manifesting is a part of visualizing it, letting it percolate in the back of your mind. And then remember to call or get hold of any friends or look for any cheap bus tickets or anything you can at this time that's affordable. There's a way, where there's a will, there's a way. You will get there. Tune into your guides. Choose 3 things: a friend, a bus ticket. Bus tickets aren't always very comfortable. Sometimes they're 2 or 3 days of travel to get where you want, but they can help you get where you want to go when you want a cheaper ticket. And to remember that it is doable. You are going to be able to do this, okay?
Okay.
Pay attention to those champagne bubbles. That's the answer for you.
I have been paying attention to every sign I possibly can, and yes, I can be stubborn at times.
Well, only reason I said that was because that's what came up on your angel reading.
Mhm. Is there anything else they would like to tell me?
I tell you what, if you want me to look into a more detailed reading, because we have more in line, then you would have to contact me at the Calling of Light and schedule a reading, okay?
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Gloria. Bye-bye.
You have a great day, and I love your show.
Thank you, baby. Take care.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, Marie from Pennsylvania, and then we'll go to the Inquick. Hey, how are you doing, Marie?
Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for taking my call.
You are welcome. What's going on with Marie today?
Exactly. Well, do you want a question, or do you just want to tell me what you see?
Well, you want me just to look at an angel message reading? I can do that.
That sounds great.
Okay, hon. So if I look at, with my famous one-handed swirl, shuffling today, a reading that comes up for you on your angel message reading. The first thing that says, Marie, is it's really important that you tune in to some very special friends around you these days. I'm having a feeling that you need some support system, and you should not suffer with your problems alone. But pay attention to any close friends that you could give a call or that you could contact, because it's telling me that right now your guides are directing you to the direction of reaching out to a close friend or two for help or strength during a difficult time in your life. Your angel guidance reading is saying that you have a huge amount of faith, and that's a wonderful thing. And now you just have to have faith that it's going to bring all of your financial improvements, and also that this is a good year for you for more development in your financial status, as well as being able to just see more improvements in your life. Your guides are saying, how come sometimes you act like you don't care when you really do? Because for whatever reason, they're saying that sometimes they feel like you push and pull with people. That at times when you really want to reach out and to be vulnerable, sometimes maybe it's a mom that said, toughen up, Marie, or maybe it's somebody that told you that you have to keep your problems to yourself. Your reading is saying pay attention to being a little more vulnerable and allowing yourself to reach out to people, which would be why maybe your guides are saying reach out to a friend or two at this time. Your guides are also saying that lately, and please know, I don't know whether this means that there has been somebody that was in your life that did not walk their talk, Or hopefully we hope it isn't that you have been very good at giving advice but not so much following your advice. And we all do that too. And it says, pay attention to anything that you know that sometimes you're giving advice on, maybe a child, maybe a work comrade, or maybe somebody in your family. And then realizing that you're giving advice that you should be following too. Excuse me. That one rang true, huh? And the last thing it says, Marie of Giggle City, that flexibility is everything for you. So in order to be able to be vulnerable and reach out to people, you have to be flexible. And I'm going to give you an example. Excuse me. I had a client call me today, and she says, I've been alone for 15 years, and I know that this year is the year for love. And I said, that's wonderful. And I said, I'm seeing communication, communication, communication. You really need to get out there and communicate with people more, because it's just so strong. She says, oh no, I ask my angels every single night. I want to be alone, and I don't necessarily want to communicate with anybody. I've asked my guides to help me find somebody without having to go out and do anything special. And I said, well, honey, God helps those who help themselves. You got to get out there. You've got. And I said, what are you doing with your life? I work and I meditate. And I said, where in that schedule do you get out and meet someone fresh and new? Well, I've asked my angels, and they're just going to bring it. Okay. Well, she hung up on me because I said, honey, God helps those who help themselves, and you've got to be flexible. So I'm saying to you, Marie, you've got to be more flexible. You've got to walk your own talk. And remember, most of all, reach out to a friend, because you're in a time where you could use somebody to be supportive of you, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right, honey. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. We're going to reach out to InQuick here, and I want to say hi to Linda from Arkansas, Jan from L.A., Lisa from Hawaii, and Leslie. But we do want to take some of our friends in the InQuick, and we're going to go with Patricia from California, and says, help. My son who is disabled, and I need help to catch or prove that his community college school account is being hacked to get his grade corrected. It's happened on 3 semesters. This has really taken a toll on us. Are we going to be able to get his grades corrected? And if yes, when? Well, you know, that is really a complex question there, girlfriend. And I'm going to tuck my angel cards, and I'm going to go to the more hardy, heavy duties here. And when I look at your sabotaging, hacking on your son's grades, I want to look at what comes up on that. And this is what comes up on it. It says at this particular time, yes, you've been deeply unhappy about his grades and the last 3 semesters. I'm also shown, is his father being as supportive of him as he should be? Because I'm shown that there is a strong male support that he loves and cares for, but that he has been deeply insecure or not being helpful in this situation. My reading shows that your son is a very bright, wonderful spirit with a huge amount of charisma and happiness. I'm also shown that concerning the sabotaging, hacking, it says there's probably nothing specific that you're going to be able to do with that except get yourself and some tech help, or reach out to somebody that is techie and good with stuff. I could not help you with that. I do know that there are people that once they get hacked into, it begins to be very difficult. But if you, this is either two ways. Either the computer at the college is getting hacked into. In that case, that's their problem, and they need to deal with it. If it's your problem, then you need to get a different computer, or you need to get somebody that can help you with tech problems with your computer. Clean it out, take care of it. That's the only way that you're going to do it. And whoever this unsupportive male or this insecure male is, next to your lovely, vibrant, charismatic child, I'm going to say that that person could have a little more confidence and help for your son and give a little more support that would be able to help you and your son be able to take care of this issue, not through his own means, certainly, but by helping you get the tech support through the college or through your own computer that you need. You need somebody to help you with this, and unfortunately, as a psychic reader, I can't see an end to this unless you get that help. So that's what I see. I'm sorry I can't give you a more helpful and cheerful answer on that, but that's where it stands. I'm going to go to Linda from Arkansas. Hey, Linda, how are you? Linda?
Oh, I'm doing. How are you, Ann Marie?
I'm doing great. How are you, Linda?
Good, thank you. Hey, I got a question. I met a gentleman a few weeks ago, and I am like, I don't know about him. I mean, am I just going to have fun with him? Does he like me, or I don't know.
What's his first name, babe?
Chris.
Chris?
Yeah.
What?
And I have my own business, and he's always like saying he's going to help me. I'm like, oh, is he full of BS? I don't know.
Well, that's a trusting nature. Okay, here's what I've got. Here's what I got about Chris. First of all, it says he sees you as not only an opportunity to get close, but he feels that knowing you could also escalate an opportunity for him in business.
Oh.
He feels that knowing you, he has absolutely total faith that you are the person that he needs in his life at this time. He loves your attitude. He loves your energy. And it also shows that he would be deeply grateful if in some way you would allow him to be able to talk to you or to be able to give him some advice that would be able to not only bring good fortune for him on a career move or on something concerning what you do, but also I feel that he sees you as almost a mentor as well as intriguing to him. So if I look at what does he want from you, and looking at that, it says, first of all, Chris would deeply appreciate it if you'd not be a chicken poop. And you know, and be brave. He would love it if you would take a little more time to communicate with him. He would love it if you would try to reach out to him once in a while back. And he would love it if you would understand that in some way you can help each other. So I'm feeling that for some reason he is somebody that is looking to help you as well as hoping that you can help him and assist each other in some kind of business partnership type situation move. I'm not saying the fact that he's trying to help you says to me that he has a service to offer you. The fact that you are picking up he's interested, I believe he is. But I also feel that this could be a mutual rubbing of elbows where you could help each other. So my sense is stop being a chicken poop, reach out and talk to him and say, may I help you in any specific way that by you helping me, am I helping you? What's going on here? Because I believe that there's something in this that says that he wants to help you, but he also feels that you can help him. And yes, I think he's interested, and yes, I believe that he loves your energy. But be a little brave. Communicate with him more and see what it is that he's feeling he can help you on. I think he really may be able to help you on something concerning your business.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How is my business doing, Ann Marie?
What's your business name?
Linda's Apparel.
Linda's Apparel. And if I look at Linda's Apparel, what comes through shows the following. We have February. We have March. We have April and May and June as dynamo months. So February and March, the beginning months, seem to be a little slow, but it really picks up around April, May, and June. So I think with the spring weather, or the warm weather, you're going to see a pickup of your business. People are more willing. They also have their income tax money, right? They have more money, and more spirit, and when you're not covering yourself up with coats, there's more fun in getting dressed, right? So my sense is that things are really going to pick up for you. But expect February, March to be a little slow yet.
Okay.
Okay?
Right. All right. Sounds good. Well, at least I know he's interested in me. I thought it was just I was interested in him, and he didn't really care for me.
I think,
because
you know how
he like puts his wall up or something, like he didn't like me, and I was like, oh.
You know how every relationship has a vehicle that gets them where they're going? Your vehicle is the business. Right. And maybe if he wants to help you in some way, say, what do you have to offer that can help me at what I'm doing, and how can I help you? And that way you give him a vehicle to connect with where you both have mutual trust. I'm not saying give him a bunch of money. I'm just saying let's discover what it is that he can share with you, that he can help with. And you might just find that that's your common thread to connect together.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome, honey. Bye-bye.
All right. You have a blessed.
You too, babe. All right. Sarah, I'm going to give you a quick angel reading and quick, and then I'm going to go straight to Jan from L.A. So, Sarah, I'm looking at you, and I'm going to give you an angel message reading just on your name and looking at that. And, that's all I need for people, really, is for them to give me their name. And I'm very, very, I love knowing less when I give readings. I really do. Okay, Sarah girl, your reading says that you are an excellent communicator. Or it could be saying that the next thing I have that your guides want you to know is they're saying you have 3 talents, and that's all leading to a gift that you could be headed straight for if you access into 3 gifts. 1 is your ability to communicate. 2, your ability to be passionate about what you're into and giving it as much ambition as you can. 3, your guides are saying that most of all, be aware that they have been trying to kick your butt the last few days about getting you motivated and getting you to get out there and communicate more about either in a career move or with someone. If it's someone that we're talking about, they're saying communicate. Be ambitious, reach out a little bit, and be aware that they are leading you into a direction of something very positive. And if this is a career move, be aware that if you want a raise or you want a promotion, for crying out loud, communicate what your needs are. Don't huddle down in shyness. Be ambitious. And remember that if you choose to be invisible, don't expect promotions and raises at work, or you will find that they don't come because people don't know that you are interested. So this can go either in a relationship or it can go into a career move, Sarah, and that's what I have. All right. We're going to go to Jan from L.A. Hey, Jan, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, Jan. What's up today?
Oh, nothing. I would just like a general angel reading for today for the next 3 weeks, if you could.
Oh, for the next 3 weeks. Okay. So if I look at an angel reading for Miss Jan, and what comes up, Jan, says today, your guides are saying that it's one of the things that you have to know is that when you are, you attract fairness to you when you're fair and you're honest. And you've got some good karma points. So I'm going to say that your guides are saying, don't be afraid to be honest about yourself. Your guides are saying, please go with the flow. It's really important that you let go of some of your responsibilities and commitments that may be contrived in a certain way because you're just one of those people that likes to have a plan. And your reading is saying that it's important for you to relax and lighten up and go with the flow a little more, Jan. Your reading's saying also, don't be upset if sometimes your powerful personality can intimidate some people. Because most of all, you're very inspiring. And you have a wonderful way of being able to be honest and inspire people. And there's going to be some that don't like that, and there's going to be some that treasure it. But don't you give in being honest and empowering with your influence and your just inspiration. Your reading says that your guides are proud of your amount of generosity that you give to the world. And most of all, they want you to know that if I look at a 3-day or 3-week prediction, and please know I'm, again, a one-armed tarot reader right now. The first week, we're going to start with next week, is the week it says to send out a lot of positive energy and be very aware that you're going to notice that for some of the people that have been grumpy, that when you treat them with a smile or you just stay a little positive and chipper, you're going to notice that they melt and they're chipper back. The second week is seen as the month of gratitude because you're going to realize that even if you want to slap someone, if you continue to try to be upbeat and positive, you're going to notice that some things are going to come back to you. I'm showing a grateful and appreciative person that is suddenly taken away from their shyness of coming to you simply because of your attitude being so bright and upbeat in the second week. Third week, I'm showing money or a very positive prospect for your family or yourself. Something seems to be opening a door for you or your family, and there's it could be money, it could be some kind of opportunity that you've been looking forward to opening up on the third week. So again, first week is all about being aware when you take away your anger and you just really put out a smile and some good energy. I know it can be tough sometimes, but it says you will be rewarded. People are going to give it back to you. The second week is about feeling pretty open because you're realizing that there's more people opening up to you, and it says a possible abundance coming towards you and your family on the third week. So third week, possible money increase or unexpected money, or it could be an opportunity that's knocking on your door. Okay?
Well, that sounds great. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jan. Take care.
Okay,
all right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. We've got Lisa from Hawaii. Hey, Lisa, what's up?
Hi, thank you for taking my call. I'm kind of debating now between two questions. I wanted to ask about work.
Okay.
But now I'm kind of pressing to ask about a friendship. And
at work, a friendship, work friendship?
No, I'm kind of deciding which one's more important.
Okay.
But I think I'm going to go with work, and I'm just like in a million different directions with it, and not really sure what. I don't mean what I'm doing right now, but more like what I want to do. It's more like I'm trying to figure out what to do.
What is your choice?
And I have so many different ideas.
What excites you? I can't read on you unless you give me an option to read on. So what excites you? What is it you want to do?
Kind of different things. Like, I'm just having so much trouble because there's so many. But, like, on the one hand, just, like, anything creative. Like, I like to write, and I'd love to go into acting. I'd love to do anything creative. And then on the other hand, I would like to do something with counseling, like maybe health coaching or nutrition coaching. And I also thought about starting like a food delivery service. I thought about being like a sales rep. I don't know. I'm in so many, I can't seem to get any clarity.
Well, the one thing about writing and acting, you can do both of those as hobbies while you have a job that has to do with food service. Because acting, I assume you've taken acting lessons and things like that and have an agent?
No.
Okay. So those are your first steps. You want to get some acting lessons. Yeah. And you want to be able to, after putting a year or so into acting, join your local acting guild or your acting, your stage that can offer you opportunities to act. Just so it doesn't matter if it's famous or not famous, as long as it gives you some experience. In the meantime, you can be putting pictures of yourself. If you are you blessed with good looks?
Yes.
Okay, then I would say, by all means, remember there's 1,000 million good-looking people out there trying to be actors and actresses. So you want to have some skills that you can offer as well. So if you go to tryouts, you have some experience to do a successful tryout. So have a portfolio. Yeah. Have a portfolio of pictures of you. Number one. Have a professional photographer take 4 or 5 shots of yourself that you can put on a disc or put in a portfolio or something that you can take with you to tryouts or to send in to commercials or whatever. The other thing is you were writing. Are you trying to write a novel? Are you trying to write column blogs? What are you writing?
I just write constantly. I write all the time, and I'm just not sure if it's something I should pursue. But I write a lot. I don't.
Do you have a blog?
Not really. I was writing for someone's blog before, but I thought about starting my own.
Here's the wonderful thing about blogs. After a while, you collect enough entries where you can pick the cream of the crop and then put them on a disc and send them to a publisher.
Right.
Whereas if you're just a random writer or writing for other people's blogs, you're not really helping yourself out. So, it's good to have a catchy name, start a blog, and then choose what kind of niche or theme you want your blog to be about. If you were to write a book, what kind of book would you want to write? So make passages. Of course, you don't want to do anything, you want to make sure that each one is published, therefore they can't be stolen by anybody else, right?
I'm just wondering if these are just... I'm just more wondering if these are good, like what's a strongest hit or direction for me to follow.
I think that either of those are. So what I'm saying is that choose both of them and go after a blog and go after some writing or some acting lessons. And as far as what comes up, it says one of the best things you are is supportive of people. So that says to me counselor is number one priority for taking some night school classes on.
Well, I already have, I guess I've actually thought about that, like either going back to school to do like counseling or social work, or if I should just jump right now into doing health coaching. I do have like a health coaching degree.
Well, whatever you decide to do, so, I would say counseling is your number one thing that comes through, and the other two can be parallel of that. You can do both of those at the same time, but I would choose some form of counseling. I would not be afraid to go back to some kind of night school class or extra credits for something that if you want to go into welfare or anything to do with coaching. It always helps to have a few credits underneath your belt. So chase what you want on that, but that is your number one breadwinning job that you should follow.
What about for right now, though, while I'm doing all of that?
What do you mean?
Like, I'm not sure how to support myself in the meantime.
Well,
because those are, like, kind of far off stretching things.
Yeah. I have a sister that's going to college, and she has a Walmart job. So I guess you take what you can get to get you by while you get some get education or do what you need to do. But if you have no job and you're looking to get another job to support yourself while you chase your dream, you get what you can get. There is no pride there's no lack of glory in being a survivor and taking what you can get. So don't be too choosy in the process. You need whatever pays the rent, whatever gets you an education or a few credits or gets you by until you've got your dream job. That's all I can tell you.
Right, okay.
What are you doing now?
I'm working at a health food store right now, but I've thought about doing like a food delivery service, or like juice, like an organic juice kind of service, that kind of thing.
The problem, and I think that's good, but you have to have a job that gives you the supplies you need to be able to do large services. You know what I'm saying? So I would say you're getting the contacts. You've got great contacts if you're at the health food store. I see that it could work for you. I feel that you could use some of those clients or some of those contacts for your service, but you need to have something that gives you a little extra cash. And I did not see food service as much as I did coaching.
Okay.
So choose what you want, but I see.
Would be an option?
What's that?
Would sales repping for some of the companies be an option? Like some of the,
I'll be glad to give you a more detailed reading if you want, but you'd have to go through my website and schedule a reading. But right now, with some people in line, I need to stop here, and that's about the best I can do for you.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome, and good luck on this. Take care, Lisa.
Okay, bye.
Bye. All right, we've got Leslie and we've got Renee, and we've also got Patrick in Tennessee, so I'm going to start with Patrick. Patrick says, I am not sure if I should move to another state or stay here in Tennessee. Can you see what the cards say for me? All right, so if we look at what will work for you if you stay in Tennessee, okay? And looking at that, Patrick, what comes up is staying in Tennessee your best option. And it says staying in Tennessee is a great option if you are surrounded by people that treat you well and give you, the gratitude that you deserve. I'm showing that Tennessee is a great place for you. What would it be like if you moved somewhere else? And looking at that. And looking at somewhere else, it says, here's what I think. I think you should stay in Tennessee for at least 6 months to another year. I think you should get your ducks in line. I think you should research where you want to move to, and you should do it. In the meantime, get your money saved, get your ducks in line, ready for a 6-month or 12-month move, and that way you won't be going haphazardly into the wild blue yonder. I feel that that's your best move. And that's what I have. Tennessee still has plenty of things to offer you, but it most of all offers you a chance to get your ducks in line and prepare you for a move where you have your ducks in line there, okay? All right, so we're going to go to Leslie. And Leslie, hello, how are you?
Hi. Hi, Ann Marie. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great.
Hi. Good.
What's going on with Leslie today?
Well, I have a possible job interview coming up on Friday, and it's actually a second interview. I had the first one on Monday. I'm working at a job that I like, but it's just part-time.
Huh?
So this one came up kind of quick. And I know, yeah, the company is really good. It's a lot closer to what I'm looking for, and it seems like they're even kind of flexible because the first person I met with thought I was overqualified for the first opening, but they're looking for people at different levels, and so I'm going to be meeting with one of the principals, and I don't know. I mean, it sounds very promising. I wonder if you could just look at the company or look at this opportunity.
Could I have the company name or the abbreviation, please?
Well, I can give you the first. It's letters, but the first letter is P as in Paul.
Okay. Wait a minute. My computer is falling off here. Now, there we go. Okay. P is the name of the place, and no problem here. So I'm looking at the second interview, and I'm looking at possibilities. And
the other question, is it better to wait? Because I'm taking some classes, and after the second class, which is more like June, I would be at a different level, but I don't know how long it might take to find something in the field then. So that's off a ways.
Well, when I look at the job P, I'm going to say go with your second plan. Your second plan says that these people see you as somebody that would fit in very well. They see you as a great communicator, but for some reason, I'm shown that this job may not improve your circumstances as much as furthering a few, maybe a little more schooling or to get a few more credits. My sense is that I would go with the second plan.
That it's better to wait?
I feel it would be better to wait, and I'm also seeing that there may be a sense that there's some competition here in what you're doing, and I'm showing that someone else may possibly get the job with their second interview. But I also feel that if you have a few more credits under your belt, that my sense is that if you reapplied, there would be something just as good for you.
Okay, well, it would be a different company probably, but
whatever it is, it'll be better.
Yeah. Okay.
But I don't know why, but I'm shown that they see you as a great communicator. They see you as somebody that has excellent potential, but I believe your competition may get, and I show it as another woman, may for whatever reason get the job. And I don't want to throw water on the fire here, but that says to me that that the second option you gave was the best one for you.
Okay, they may feel that with the class I'm taking that I wouldn't be as interested long term in what they have. You know, that it kind of puts me in a different category, more of a professional.
Yes, exactly. That's your best call.
Okay, well, okay, that's very interesting insight. So, okay, well, thank you so much.
All right, honey. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Okay. Rebecca says, can I please have a financial reading? We have 5 minutes and 34 seconds, and I never got to the hypnotherapy for for our panic attacks. So I want to add a little something about panic attacks, at least while I get everybody covered. And I do want to say that the most important thing that you can do, because I suffered terribly with panic attacks, and self-hypnosis is wonderful, but just be very aware of the symptoms that you have. Is it accelerated breathing? Then you have to purposely slow your breathing down and count your breaths. And if it's a feeling of your arms and your legs getting very tight, along with breathing, then as you take each breath and you slow your breathing down, maybe you want to count backwards, 10, 9, 8, and as each number comes, loosen up your arms, loosen up your legs. I also used to use a mantra, and it was just a jumble of words, not anything special, that I would say when I had a panic attack, and it would help me to relax and count and loosen my muscles in my arms and in my legs. And so that eventually, as I started to do the mantra or little syllables of words, they can be anything like relax, relax, let go, relax, relax, let go. And as you do that, count your breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And make sure that with each breath you're loosening up your legs and arms. And as you concentrate on these things, you will start to feel that less thought is going to your panic and more to unwinding the panic attack. Okay, that's what I'm going to do for now, and I had a hypnotherapy session, but I want to take care of everybody, so I'm going to continue to go on with readings. We have Rebecca that wants a financial reading. So I'm going to give you a 3-month financial reading, Rebecca, and looking at that. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds, so I don't think I'm going to be able to get to you all, but this is very short. February, don't spend any large purchases in February, Rebecca. March, looks like a great month of more opportunity and happiness for you. Please watch out for your heart or for spending money on a Valentine for somebody that doesn't give back to you in March, April. Nothing a big gift giving. Please do not financially spend more than you should do online shopping and then find that an unexpected bill comes for you. February, again, slow your spending down. March, a great month for spending on a little more. In April, again, slow your finances down for that month. Renee, are you there?
How are you? I'm
glad
you're feeling better.
Thank you, Renee. I'm going to give you a very fast angel message reading. We have 1 minute, okay, baby girl?
Okay.
Okay. Here's what it says. That you need to remember that you have a special gift of being able to ground people, helping people to center themselves and keep emotionally upset people from having cardiac arrest. You also have a wonderful, intelligent mind, and you have this kind of psychic ability to read people, which your angels are saying is a gift of yours. Your angels are saying that if you've been feeling a little broke, you're going to be feeling much better in March, April. That's seen as a great month for you. So I have to let you go, and bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Many blessings. Thanks.
psychic radio, holistic radio, spiritual radio.